Welcome back, YouTube, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today, we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold, go over some of the things that happened today and some of the levels we'll be looking at during the London session. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Here we have a 10 tick up for S&P 500, and we did have a slight pullback somewhere around these 3702s to 3701s, right at this area during the US session, and then the market started to pull back up from there into our resistance. For the prior London session, we had a nice continued move to the upside off of our levels of support, and you can see now we got 3702 as a level of support and our level of resistance 3716.75. That's what we're looking at. Now you can do a minor level right here, but that's going to be a little bit more riskier for those who don't want to put on a little bit more risk. You may want to look for the O2s versus the O5, O6s. But if you want that minor level of support, it could be right there. Now, if we continue to move to the upside or continue to hold this support at 3702, we are going to look for the market to continue into these 1675, 17s, and then try to push through that. Our next measured move is somewhere around 3726. That's what we're looking for. Now, if we get below this level, look for that level, well, not that level, but look for that rotations, that resistance there underneath the level, and get the move back down into these 36.91.50s. Underneath that level, you'll probably see 82.75 and somewhere around 78.75 underneath the 82s. But if we do continue to hold the support, look for the market to get that bounce, maybe a two-try failure. It can pull deeper, but if it comes right back up and continues to hold it, look for the market to continue into those 16 to 17s and then try to get through. We're going to try to get through that level if we can get up to those 26s and maybe even a little bit further from there. But that's our target to the upside. Our target to the downside is going to be somewhere around these 91.50s first, and then below that 82 and 78. Let's take a look at a 5 tick here real quick, see what we have on a smaller term chart here. So you can see that minor level is kind of the minor level is kind of going to be a little bit riskier if you try to line it up somewhere right around here. But if you do want that trade and you feel that's a better probability trade, then go for it. But again, best level to look for is you see this nice V bottom off this level of the O2s. If we can get that support again off this level, that's going to be a great opportunity. If we can get a double bottom off that level, another great opportunity to try to press. And we will try to press into the O8s first and then get through that level, go up to those 10 to 12s, and then try to get those 16s, 17s, and above that, those 26s. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at a gold chart here real quickly. Gold did have a nice move to the upside during the London session, and then throughout the US session today, looks like we had a nice climb, continuous climb. We do have a top level of resistance we're looking at right over here at somewhere around 1901.6 is where we started to fall back down. Now we are pulling back into our levels of support, and you can see right now we're bouncing off at a key level 1883.5 level of support here. Underneath that, you are looking at 79.4 and 76.9. Now we got a level of resistance, these 88s. We are looking for the market to continue to try to move down in this downtrend. So if it can't break above these 88s, then continue to look for the market to get back down into these 83.5s. Now it may consolidate here for a bit. If not, then it's either going to try to push through this level of 88 and get back up to these 92.2s, or it's going to fail to get through this level of resistance, press through this support, and come back down into these 79.4s. So we want to look for our resistance and our supports at our key levels here, but right now we're at a key level of resistance, these 88. So if we continue to hold it, look for the market to try to press back down into these 83.5s. If not, we'll push through this level, then we'll look for the market to try to retest these 92s. It could be a more minor level somewhere right around here, these 90.7s. So you may be able to keep that up if you want to look at that more minor level there. Major level again is going to be somewhere around these 92.2s. Let's take a look at a 5 tick here real quick. Okay, on a 5 tick, we got a little bit closer. It does look like it's getting strong bulls into this market right now. Buyers are starting to take over a little bit. Now we got to get through this level though of 88. If we can get through it, again, you could see these levels, this minor level at 92.7 and then 92.2. If we fail, you'll look for that double top failure, maybe even V top failure, and then get back down to our levels of support from there. If we do get the support here and we don't jump back up from there, you are going to want to look for the market to at least show you some rotations here. If you can get that rotational support, you may be able to fade it right back up into the resistance from there. But that's what we're going to be looking for on S&P 500 and also on gold for the London session. And if these levels hold up throughout the London session into the US session, we'll be using them again during the US session as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are, thank you very much for watching the videos. Any questions you guys have, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. And we are going to be launching pure structure trading pretty soon, so definitely excited for that. A lot of content coming out for that there. If you guys have any questions or you guys interested, feel free to pop on the website, put your email in there, and we will send you out some email notifications when the site launches. You guys have a great night. Take care.